Some interesting things going on here tonight, as Ron indicated earlier. A near upset in Section 5 quarterfinal play with Breck almost unseating Southwest. However, Southwest came back to win it 5-4. But here's one young man from Breck who really gave people fits tonight. He's Andy Caskey, and you'll see him right here scoring his first of 3 goals tonight. He had the hat trick for Breck, but right near the end of the game, Caskey scored at 14:09. Then Todd Marker came back to make it 4-4 at 14:22, and just 17 seconds later for Southwest, Terry Matson. You'll watch him right there taking a shot from the point. Pete Wareham picks it up at 14:39, puts it away. Southwest wins that game 5-4.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Will be number 5, Steve Kudaby.
Starting for the Breck Mustangs, number 5, Steve Kudaby.
On defense will be number 12, Rob Glassrood.
At the defense, Rob Glassrood
Bill Neal.
and Billy Neal, number 15.
The forwards will be number 8, Randy Williamson.
At the forwards, number 8, Randy Williamson, 14, Andy Caskey, and number 20, Steve Jekka.
The Breck School hockey team.
The rest of the Mustangs coached by Rob Little.
For Minneapolis Southwest in the net will be number 1,
Joe Clancher.
On defense will be number 3, Jim Davison.
Jim Davison on defense,
Yes.
and number 5, Pete Hist.
Forwards will be number 8, Mike Triak.
Mike Triak, number 8, forward.
And number 11.
Number 9, Dan Bird at forward, and number 11, center, Pete Wareham.
Tonight's game are Walter Belichick and Frank.
My name. This is the semifinal match of District 7.
I should sing along.
District 5.
Under director Thomas Keith, as it plays the Star Spangled Banner.
The Southwest High School Band. Good evening again. My name's Finn Haglund. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play, and Lee Anderson will be bringing you the color.
Yes, thanks, Finn. Boy, would you ever believe that the Breck Mustangs would have made it this far. This is really exciting. These kids have more gumption than we ever could have given them credit for, but they believe in themselves. They believe they're going to win this game. They believe they're going to win Saturday and go into the state tournament. And I'm telling you, I'm so proud of these boys. I can't stand myself. I think it's going to be a good game. I know one thing, win, lose, or draw, these boys are never going to give up. They've never given up in a game yet all year, and they're not going to start tonight. Here you are, Finn.
I can't believe the amount of crowd we have here tonight. It's amazing. And here they come, the Breck Mustangs.
I sure hope Randy Williamson is feeling better. As you know, he had some problems the other day, and he played a good game against Henry. Here we go. Let's play hockey.
They're lined up for the face-off. Kudaby still has to go to the net. Seems to be something the matter with his pads. Williamson will line up against Wareham for the face-off at center ice. And here we go. Bring the puck to the left-hand corner circle.
I would certainly hope that Breck could score first. I think they're going to need a little relaxer here because of who they're playing tonight.
I think so. Southwest is coming out real strongly. They're coming down the ice. Glassrood covering him. Nice play with his stick there. Nice play. Clancher with the slap shot. Wide to the left. We're going to have a penalty on Southwest.
Now listen to those Breck fans cheer. I'll tell you what, Finn, I think we're outnumbered here as far as fans are concerned, but they look like a bunch of zombies over there. Give these Breck fans something to cheer about, and this place will go wild. You'd think that North Stars were playing Philadelphia here tonight.
I think so. We have a 2-minute interference penalty in the corner on Southwest at 5:05. Mustangs on the power play. Let's see what they can do here. I hope they can capitalize on it. They've been able to capitalize on about 50% of their power plays this year, which is pretty good. They're holding it in the corner. Wernicke back behind the net. Southwest with the long shot down, the clearing shot down the ice. Tester behind the net to get it. Coming out skating. Oh, Tester's down. There he goes again. Breck. Oh, in front. Okay. Gilbert skating up with the shot. Shot way to the left. Southwest in possession again. Oh, tried to hold it in, but he couldn't do it. Pass back out to the center. Pass over from Tester to, I guess that's Billy Neal there.
Over to Wallace now. We could be developing something in the corner. Let's see if we can't hold it in there. There's an opportunity. Chris has got that beautiful wrist shot too. We better get back, Breck. Let's see what's going to happen. Well, they got a shot off. Luckily, Coots got his glove on it. We got a heavy check into the corner by Peter Tester. Here we come again. Looks like Bobby Wallace coming this time.
Wallace down the left side, slap shot. Oh, it's high and over the net. Nice shot, beautiful shot. Southwest coming back down the ice. Oh, Bobby Wallace coming in all alone, 2-on-1. Wernicke in front of him. Oh, deflected off to the side. Holding it in from the point. Nice stop by Clancher. That's Tony Clancher's brother there. Joe Clancher in the net, number 1, with a fine stop.
I wonder if that wasn't a delay of game. He flipped the puck up into the netting and held it there with the blade of his stick. You're a referee, what do you think?
Well, I don't think you could classify that as delay of game in that case. I think that the Mustangs were coming in, and I think he just wanted to hold it there and not let them get a second chance. They're really fired up.
Well, we got 21 seconds to go in this power play attempt. I'd like to get a goal here, I'll tell you that. Well, there they go. They got the puck down the ice. Peter Tester is going out after it, coming around behind the net, flipping it out to Steve Jecka, who easily dekes out his man coming down the ice. That Steve is very deceptive. He's a tall, lanky boy. Does a wonderful job. Let's hold it in. Oh, there's trouble in the lead pass. Luckily, the Couds is out. And it's offsides, I think, Finn.
Yep, the puck went outside and they stranded 2 men in the zone. The puck will come out to the left-hand circle right outside the blue line.
So far, I'd say that both teams seem to be sizing up one another. There haven't been any terrific volleys of shots or any extreme rushes towards goal yet. This could be one. No, look at this. We got a breakaway. That's Andy Caskey. He scored! He scored!
Andy Caskey with a
leads 1-0.
Caskey with a beautiful shot. Andy Caskey.
And the kids have cleared the bench.
The Breck Mustang fans are on their feet. It's fantastic.
Listen to those fans. God bless those fans all year. There goes the Breck flag, Finn. Look at it waving down there.
Look at it. It's incredible. Caskey's 3rd goal of the season. He's had 9 assists. Just a superior goal. Absolutely superior.
All day these kids have been calling this the second miracle on ice, and by golly, I'm going to start believing it's going to happen. I'll tell you, these kids are going to be sky high from now on. The first half of this period was slow, but now they got a score. I think they're going to start to fly.
Their power play opportunity for the Mustangs. I hope they can capitalize on them. You said earlier that Steve Kutuby doesn't score the goals. Well, he's had 1 assist this year, which is pretty good for a goalie in a high school team.
Yeah, I forgot about that, and I'm going to give him full credit for it, too. That was one of those times when Coot saw an opportunity to lead past the puck, and he shot it down, and I think Fraley scored that one, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Oh, Bobby Wallace with the face-off. A quick wrist shot to Clancher, back out to the point. Oh, holding it in for the Mustangs. Guilfoyle over into Fraley. Southwest is coming back. No, they held it in. They held it in. That was Jack Gilbert holding it in. Good play, right off his skate, and he held it right in there. Bobby Wallace. Okay, here comes Southwest. 3-on-2. Beautiful play. Beautiful play there. That was Jack Gilbert with a nice stick play. All right, here comes Fraley to Wallace. Oh, looked like a little hooking to me, but Nothing serious according to referees. All right, Gilbert holding it in. Passing into Bobby Wallace.
If they could just get that puck over to Tester, you know, he's got that tremendous slap shot. And I think they could probably slip one by him, but you know, the boys are working the puck awfully well, and they're holding it in there, and that's the name of the game. There's Peter, if they see him over here, Bobby. Well, Bobby's going behind the net again now, it looks like.
Bobby back into the corner.
There he is.
There he is to Tester. There he is. Tester with that slap shot. Oh, off the back of number 4 for Southwest, and I bet that hurt Madison's back. Oh, a beautiful shot.
We almost had another one.
Oh, a beautiful.
Wasn't that a beautiful
That
shot?
was Chris Fraley, a
Chris
beautiful
Fraley was standing
backhand.
right there, and it was a great save by the goalie. I'll have to say that, because he was clearly out of position on that one.
That was Joe Clancher with a super save there. He was pulled over to the right side of the net. He just barely slipped a pad over and saved the puck. We'll have a...
Breck go. Listen to that crowd, Finn. Go, Breck, go. Okay, here he comes.
They are really excited. Gilbert with a beautiful slap shot off wide. 33 seconds left in the penalty.
We've almost held the puck in the entire there while they got it out that time.
We have a shot on goal for Southwest. Kudaby coming out covering the angle. Gilbert's
Two teams now are balanced at 4 apiece out there. 45 seconds left in Chris Fraley's penalty, and of course 2 minutes in the Southwest penalty right now, with a minute 38 left in the first period. The puck is back to Jack Gilbert right now, and ahead to Bill Wernicke. Boy, could have been a big mistake there, I think, Finn. Did you see that?
Yeah, they passed behind. Breck really relies on its forward passes. They don't rely on passing back behind the lines too much. Oh, Bobby Wallace with a tremendous play, absolutely tremendous play. Of course, they're even at 4 players apiece. Coming down on the attack, Southwest, crossing the blue line, going into the corner. Oh, trying to center it, but nobody there. Jack Gilbert there to make a fine play for the Mustangs. All right, here we go. Wernicke. We got Bobby Wallace skating up the left side. He's got Wernicke beside him and Chris Fraley beside him. It's down in the corner. Fraley in the corner. Skating out behind, back into the corner. Fraley pestering him. Fraley doing a very good job. 41 seconds left. Southwest coming back on the attack. Southwest, I thought he played it with his hand, Mr. Anderson. I really did.
Well, sure he played it with his hand. I can't believe they didn't call that.
Oh, Kudaby with a beautiful save. Beautiful save. The Mustangs controlling the puck pretty well in this situation.
Well, of course, you know, we got a man advantage right now, so we ought to be controlling. Okay, there's a flip into their end and a change of lines right now. Let's try to get a little flurry off here. We got 11 seconds.
And we have a little, Chris Fraley fell in the puck down on the Southwest end, just in front of the goal. They'll face it off with 10 seconds left to the right of the goal. You know, we talked about Southwest being a balanced team. Well, Southwest is really in the same position we are. They skate basically 2 lines, filtering in members of both lines, or the third line occasionally to fill it up. Oh, beautiful play. Wait for him to come across. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. It's in the corner, and that's the first period.
Well, I'll tell you, the Breck fans liked what they saw in that first period, and there's no reason why they shouldn't. We shouldn't have to take a back seat to these people at all. And of course, you know, they won the Minneapolis City Conference. Well, they're going to announce the stops right now. 14 stops for Kudaby.
And 6 stops.
6.
Kudaby and 6 for Clancher.
6 stops for the Southwest goalie. Of course, that's pretty indicative of the way we've been playing all year. Things are going to have to get their offense together, though. We've lost some of our potency that we had in the first period.
Well, I don't even see Peter down in the box there. I don't think he's come out at all. We'll have a face-off just to the left of the net. Facing it off, Bobby Wallace comes across the face-off line. Southwest pretty well controlling this period. The Mustangs are going to have to get something going here. They're going to have to just realize that Peter isn't going to be out of the dressing room, it looks like, this period, and do something without him here. All right, we have a pass up. Oh, Bobby Wallace couldn't hold on to it. Wernicke is really flying out there. He's really trying to pester him. Gilbert catching the pass intended for the net. Wernicke back, forechecking. Gilbert in the corner. They put it in the corner and hold on to it. we'll have a face-off just to the right of the net in the circle. And how do you think that Peter's absence is going to affect us?
Well, you know, Peter is really one of the spark plugs on this team. When he comes down the ice, he really burns them. And with that little extra blasting power in the defense gone, I think it possibly could hurt. These kids have got a lot of heart, and like I told you, they will never stop trying even when the final buzzer goes off. What we need here, though, is a quick goal, perhaps, or a little something to get them over the fact that Peter isn't out there. Here comes Randy Williamson, stick handling down there, making some beautiful moves. He moves around the goalie, and they almost got a shot on goal that time. Randy was knocked down, and here comes Southwest back on the play.
Well, Randy's a very aggressive player. Oh, the Southwest player ridden off to the side, tried to put out in front, but the Breck defense was too strong. They cleared it out. He's back out to the point. I think we're going to have a little slap shot from the circle. Yes, sir, a slap shot. It's high. Back out to the other circle. Oh, Tony Clancher couldn't hold on to it. It's going all the way down to the other end of the net. Joe Clancher has to come out and handle it at the right circle. Jecka out there. Oh, in front. Fairley, he scored!
He scored! He scored, Finn! Strictly a mental breakdown on the part of Southwest. There's no question about that. They were loafing around back there with the puck. Didn't seem to find a way to clear it out. Jecka went down there. Wernicke was down there with a lot of hustle. Shot it out in front. There was some fumbling out there, and I think it was Chris Fraley, wasn't it, that made that goal?
You bet it was. It was Chris Fraley from a pass from Steve Jecka. Steve passed it out from behind the net. Chris couldn't get a stick on it at first, moved out a little and made a beautiful deke, and then backhanded it right over Joe Clancher. A beautiful...
Well, Finn, it looks like we ran out of tape there in the second period. We had a short tape. As we mentioned, we're having some technical difficulty. And, of course, I think the last thing we got on tape was that delay of game penalty by Kudaby. And, of course, consequently, the score is tied up now 2-2. Perhaps you'd like to report on how the Southwest team tied that up.
Well, Breck was one man short, and Southwest was really moving the puck very well around our zone defense. They passed it out in front and made a nice play on Kudaby. It was really a very difficult play for Kudaby because they seemed to work around our defensemen and get right into the zone. Up there right in front of the Breck bench. It'll be faced off right in front of the Breck bench, right outside the blue line. Here go the Mustangs. Oh, tied up in the corner. We'll have another face-off in the same place. The Mustangs really have to get something going. Steve Kudaby is really showing that he isn't happy right now. He doesn't look happy. He seems to be back in the net, not happy with himself or the way the offense is going. Oh, what an opportunity for some. Oh, the Mustangs skating down. 2-on-1, 2-on-1. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a shot. And Clancher comes up with a lucky grab off his arm, and he gloves it.
Yeah, Randy came in and dropped past the puck back to Steve Jecka, and there he was. It could have been a goal very easily, but the goalie was standing pretty close to Steve, and Steve's shot hit him right in the chest protector. It's one of those things that could have been in any corner and gone in, but boy, that's the kind of offense we got to see.
Well fired up, but so does Southwest. So far, it's been a pretty even game. It's 11:53 right now. Oh, 3-on-1, 3-on-1, 3-on-1. Nice play. Kudaby with the diving save. That was a nice play. Jack Gilbert with a beautiful play. Went down on one knee, blocked it with his stick.
Well, I'll tell you, though, that crease in front of Kudaby has got to be Heart Attack Alley here tonight. I've never seen so many opportunities by Southwest, and we just seem to slide in the in between them just in time. There's a lead pass out across the line. However, it's intercepted by a Southwest player, and there was almost another opportunity on a break. I believe that Southwest is looking a little sloppy right now. It's very possibly, well, I don't know what to call that. And Breck is looking good, however, they got caught offside at that point.
a little bit of offsides there. It looks like the Southwest needs to put their heads together a little bit in this last period. They really look like they're coming undone a little bit in their end. The Mustangs so far for the last 2 or 3 minutes have really held it down pretty consistently down the Southwest end. We have a little wrist shot down from Billy Neal. And back in the corner, Jekka. Jekka back there fighting for the puck. Oh, a centering pass. Slap shot. He scores! He scored! He scored! Phineas! The Star score is tied up 3-3. A beautiful shot. Again, Southwest taking Breck too much for granted behind their own net. Jekka was able to kick the puck out, and there was a defenseman standing right there. A hard slap shot whistled right by the goalie. He never even seen it. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Absolutely a beautiful shot. I can't believe that. There was nobody there to cover him. Absolutely nobody. And the Southwest players look extremely upset with themselves.
Do you believe in miracles, Finn?
I sure do. And that was Andy Caskey's fourth goal of the season. And what a time to have a goal. Caskey from Jekka. Jekka has had 13 assists thus far in the season. Oh, here come the Mustangs again. Jekka, lead pass. Oh, their skates got tied up. The Mustangs are really putting on the pressure. It's 3-3 at 10:33.
We're having trouble. Here's a point blank. And another stop. I think it was stopped by one of our defensemen.
It was, and it looks like somebody's got an equipment problem. Looks like Billy Neal going off with an equipment problem. I think it's real important, Mr. Anderson, with these young guys who really don't have this much experience, to really get the crowd behind them.
Well, that's a fact, and you did a marvelous job of doing that. This Breck crowd is going to have to keep up the cheering here. There's 6 minutes and 36 seconds left, and Breck is just that close to winning this game. If they could get a goal, if they could catch Southwest sleeping again and get a goal and then hold off these birds for another 6 minutes, these guys are going to win this game. It's just going to be that close. Another cover-up by Steve and another face-off to his left.
That's right. Kutuby is still playing a marvelous game here. There seems to be a lot of holding out there at the points on both sides. The referees don't seem to see it, but it is there. Oh, a little rolling shot to Kutuby. Sometimes those are deceptive. Trying to clear it. We just have to get it out of our end. Oh, and they dumped one of the Southwest players. Kutuby with another fine save.
I will say this about the Southwest team. They've conducted themselves as gentlemen the whole game. They knock somebody down, they always come over to see if he's all right. And win, lose, or draw, they've been a very well-mannered team, as have the Breck Mustangs. Actually, there's been very few penalties in this game for... Boy, there's another save by Steve and a fan by one of our defensemen. You just have to wonder how many saves Steve Kutuby can have before our guys are going to get the puck out. There's a lead pass. Unfortunately, it jumped over Andy Caskey's stick.
And it's back behind the Southwest end. The Mustangs doing a pretty good job of holding it in here. A real good job. Nope. Shot way down to the other end. We'll have an icing, and they'll bring it back up into the Southwest end. With 5:42 remaining in the third period, it's still 3-3. We have a line change here. We'll see the line of Wallace, Fraley, and who's that third player, Mr. Anderson? I can't make out the number from here. And Glassrooter out there now. Here comes Bobby Wallace.
Well, I hate to say it because I don't know who's going to score it, but I got a feeling that the next goal could win this game. We're down to 5 minutes and 42 seconds left, and I just hope that the Breck Mustangs have got a little offense left, and there's a stick hit into the Southwest bench, and so there'll be another face-off down there. The boys are starting to show a little bit of wear now, but with their adrenaline pumping the way it isn't as bad as I thought it would be, seeing that most of these kids have played almost 50% of the game.
Oh yes, absolutely. They are doing very well. And one thing we haven't. Oh, Wernicke going like a blaze of fire. Bobby Wallace. Those guys are really playing. They are really playing some good hockey. Oh, what a nice move by Wernicke, but the Southwest player held on to the puck. Oh, nice play by Jack Gilbert. Gilbert around behind the net in the corner. Nice body check by the Southwest player. Wernicke trying to clear it out. Can't get it. Point man. Moving in. Oh, there are a lot of men sitting out in front of that net. Oh, are there a lot of men. And Wernicke was close to getting that puck. They are really sitting out in front of that net, Mr. Anderson, and there's nobody out there covering them.
Well, I know it. And they're going to get probably a tip in or something like that. There is a possible trip. Our boys are playing for the lead pass and the breakaway, and I think that's smart because we just haven't been able to generate that much offense tonight. With a little luck, we might be able to lead one of those floaters out there and get a goal. And I'm sure that must be Coach Little's intentions. I'd also like to say that Rob Little has done a wonderful job coaching these kids. They have won, I think, 16 of the last 17 games that they've played. They have set all kinds of Breck records in that area and finished second in the Don Bosco Conference, which is as high as we've ever finished before. So it'll be nice to win this game, but if they do nothing else, they have certainly had a wonderful season, and that's a fact. Southwest is keeping a puck in their goal, or in our end, with very little resistance, and our guys are really starting to look tired. That's a fact. We were lucky there. That one's going to go back over the blue line, and Southwest pulls back to reset up.
The Mustangs really have to get something going right now. They need to get something going, because Southwest is going to come on awful strong in that last minute. It looked an awful lot like offsides there. That puck looked like it came off the line, but the referee was right there. Oh, they're trying to find a corner to shove that in the net, but they just couldn't find one. Kudaby's playing those corners well as he always does. Oh, out in front. Oh, a tip, and Kudaby's golden glove grab.
Kudaby was about 3 feet in the air on that one. He had to come out of the net in order to get it. He is just playing a heck of a game. All these kids are. I can't give credit to any one player out here. They are really bushed. They are tired. You can see that in their play. These boys are fast on their skates, and their wear now is starting to show. They're having a little trouble getting it out of their own end. But what we need, Finn, is a lead pass and a breakaway. I'd say that seems to be the way we're going to score.
Well, I think so. I think they need to send that floater out there and get a pass to them. It's been pretty hard to get any kind of a pass out here because the defensemen for Southwest have been playing those points awfully tight. Oh, and Southwest with a lucky goal. Southwest with a good lucky goal. And that may be a very difficult thing for the Mustangs to overcome. A very difficult goal. That came at 3:02, and that just...
What happened? No goal, Ben.
No goal. No goal.
Our bench is going crazy.
I don't know. I don't know.
In the crease, you think?
I think it was either in the crease or off his skates. I think it was off some skates. I really do, Mr. Anderson.
Well, I didn't see it that way. I thought it was a... A penalty on Southwest, number 6 for interference. No goal. No goal. Well, I'll tell you, Breck, this has got to be your opportunity. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left. Breck is on the power play. This is where we can do it. We are going to win this game. I know it. There's no doubt in my mind these boys are going to be playing Saturday night. I'll tell you, I didn't see the penalty, but I'm sure the refs saw it. This has got to affect the Southwest players. There is only 3 minutes left, and they're down a man. What do you think?
Well, I think any kind of penalty like that is bound to affect any team. It's a real downer. You have that emotional high from getting that goal, what you think is that goal, and all of a sudden it's taken away from you. It has to do something. It has to affect them mentally somehow. I don't know how we'll see it. We may see them coming out with some cheap shots, but I doubt it. I think we'll just see the Mustangs a little more fired up. Steve Kudaby certainly happy.
Well, this is our chance if we ever had it. That's a fact, but we haven't had much of a power play against these guys. Well, there's a lucky break. Now we got a 2-on-1 break. We're coming in with a puck and a shot and a nice glove save by the Southwest goalie.
Clancher with a real nice glove save there. Wernicke was skating in. He didn't have much angle, but he was shooting for that upper corner. Clancher reached out and grabbed it. Clancher's played a pretty good game tonight. He really has. He's let in a few more goals than I would think with the number of shots they've had. I think they've only had about 15 shots on net all game, and he's let in 3 goals, which isn't any tremendous record, but Kudaby's really done well.
Yeah, you're right, and the Breck Mustangs are setting back. Chris Crayley's coming up the left side with the puck and shoots it in around the back, and the Southwest goalie sends it down the ice. The Breck boys are coming back to set up. Number 14 is coming in at it, and there was a mistake. That could have been very costly, but the Southwest boy didn't capitalize on it. We've got to get something going here. We got to be able to get the puck down in their end on this power play. This is our chance to score. And that was a very costly mistake. And another beautiful save by Steve Kudaby. Our defense is really getting tired, Finn.
They really are. As you know, they've only had really 2 sets of defense, and they've been skating all night. They have been playing all game. If we should go into sudden death, we'll have a 3-minute rest for both teams. They'll stay on the bench. The coach will probably talk with them. I'm sure Coach Little will have a real pep talk for the boys. And with less than 2 minutes remaining now, we have a face-off just to the right of Kudaby. 58 seconds left in the penalty. Oh, and here comes Jekka skating out. Jekka with 2 men. Southwest is really forechecking well. They really are doing a good job of forechecking. Jekka in there pestering him. Jekka pestering. Southwest regrouping, trying to kill off as much of that penalty time as they can. 35 seconds left in the penalty. Southwest across the blue line, skating in. No, he's forced out to the outside by Gilbert. A nice play. A nice play. We haven't seen a lot of Rob Glassrud really in the 3rd period. I'm kind of surprised, but he had an injury at the beginning of the season, which may be tiring him out.
Well, I think Rob Glassrud is just probably tired. Here we've got a chance. Steve Jekka coming in. Well, these boys are tired. You can see it. You can see it, but they may make another mistake. That's what we got to count on.
I think so. They just oh, here comes Southwest. Nice defensive play. Nice defensive play. Bobby Wallace skating down. Bill Wernicke with him. Oh, he tripped him. Oh, he tripped him. I really believe. Oh! We scored! We're going to win this game! Oh, my God! 51 seconds left! They scored! 51 seconds! Scored! Oh, my gosh! I don't believe it!
We're going to beat Southwest! Little old Breck! 100th, ranked 100th in the state. They're going to beat the Southwest Power, the Minneapolis City Conference champions. I don't believe it. This miracle is going to come true. 51 seconds to go. I don't believe it. It's going to happen. My God, I'll tell you. These kids are just hanging on. I've never seen such effort in my whole life. I've never seen kids work so hard. The fans are going wild. They're blasting on the drums. The bells are ringing. Nobody's going to beat this Breck team now. Nobody with 51 seconds to go. Listen to those fans. They're going to keep the hollering going.
Oh, those Breck fans are really going. They really are. And look across the arena. You've got nothing but silence on the Southwest.
We can't let them tie it.
We can't let them tie it. Oh, come on. Oh, here they go. Southwest shoots it down into the Breck end. Kudaby behind the goal. Oh, they scored. They tied it up. They tied it up. They tied it up in 6 seconds. They just tied it up. Wernicke scored our goal, and they came back charging. They came back charging and scored another one. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. The fans, the Southwest fans are going wild. Our Breck team has got to get something going. 8 seconds. It's tied up 4-4. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Oh, I just can't believe it. Southwest coming back on the attack. 32 seconds left. 32 seconds left. Kudaby with his golden glove grabs it on the fly.
Well, I don't know what to say. We had this game locked up, but of course these guys are fantastic. And I'll tell you, regardless of what happens, Breck has got to be the greatest team that I have ever watched. This has got to be sheer guts. And I'll tell you, the people ought to recognize that. 26 seconds left to go. We've got to hold them out, and if possible, get a breakaway before this game ends.
It's out to the point. A slap shot from the point. Kudaby, nice save. Oh my God, they scored. They scored with 21 seconds. They scored with 21 seconds left. I don't believe it. Kudaby can't believe it. Nobody on the Breck side can believe that. This Southwest team is something else. They are something else. No matter what, Southwest really is something. Well, we have 21 seconds to get a tying goal, and we need everything they can give us. We have to have a mental mistake out of Southwest. We absolutely have to have a mental mistake out of Southwest. But I think that these guys have it in them to do it. I really do. I think they have it in them to get that goal. Kudaby's coming out of the net. We need that sixth player out there. We need that sixth player. That was a sensational shot.
39.
We have some kind of a dispute down between the referee and Coach Little. We have some kind of a dispute. I don't understand what the problem is. Kudaby is coming off. I don't know what the problem is. Kudaby's off the ice. We've got a sixth man on.
Well, my voice is about gone, and all I can say is there's 21 seconds left in this year's hockey program, and there's another. Oh, the shot was wide. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. We've got 8 seconds. A lead pass. 1-0. And that's the end of the season, Finn. That's the end of the season, but can you imagine how close we came? We were ahead 4-3 with 51 seconds left to go.
It was, as the announcer says, an excellent effort on the part of the Mustangs. I have never seen these guys play with so much heart. I've never seen a Breck team do as much as these guys have. They've done a tremendous job all season. And they may have lost this game, but in character, these guys have gained an awful lot. They really have gained a lot of confidence and a lot of poise. There's a lot of poise out there, folks. An awful lot. Kudaby had 50 shots. 50 shots on net. And the Southwest goalie only had 15 shots on net. That really has to say something about Steve Kudaby. That has to say an awful lot about him. He's got a lot of guts to stand out there in front of 50 shots. He really has done a super job. And from